this might be one for you, Edward. How can the club afford a new senior manager?
Because we used to have a chief executive. We've been operating without one, so our structure and our arrangements allowed for that. But we didn't have Laurie went and didn't find and have the right man to do it. So that's the sort of prime reason. And the other issue is, how can we afford not to? There are so many things that need to be done. If you don't have the capacity to do them, then you don't realise the income, the bums on seats, the improvements in youth and all the other things. You've got to have the right capacity to do that. And much as Julian loves working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, he did get married during that 2 years. So
looking forward to the honeymoon sometime.
He's due to go to honeymoon sometime this autumn, I think.
That's what the wife's expecting me to know. I can go on honeymoon now. He's right.
Okay. Guy, you've been at the club for a few weeks, having a look around. What are your sort of first impressions?
I think it's great. I've been here for a number of match days. I think the atmosphere, there's genuinely a buzz about it, and I think the people who come, a lot of the volunteers, a lot of the staff, very committed, very determined to make Exeter City a friendly, welcoming venue. Newport County came on Saturday a couple of weeks ago. It's a tough environment sometimes for away fans, but I think they came, they had a great time. Frustratingly, they went over the 3 points, but they did it and they turned up and left. In the ground, there wasn't any issue. There wasn't any trouble. So I think it's very a friendly place to come, and it's a very enjoyable facility to be at. I think there's areas that you'd love maybe to give a pep up and look a little bit nicer, and maybe we can work on those in time with the right finances. But I think as a club and a venue, it's first rate, and it's fantastic for people to come here and enjoy the sport.
It's nice to think the staff here do, well, Pete, the staff here really do, and I've been very pleased with. Had some really big games in a really short period of time, put everybody under a lot of pressure, and for somebody from outside to turn up and have that opinion of what's going on, whilst we're both agreed that there's any number of things that need improving, plenty, and there's plenty of work to do. For the people that we've got here and what they've achieved over that period of time is, and I'll report back to the board on a regular basis. I think my last report was that with what we've got, there's a lot of people, including those volunteers that Guy's mentioned, and perhaps I haven't, are doing a magnificent job. Albeit, there's loads and there's lots more that we can improve, and I think that's what's going to make the difference to people from the experience when they come here, looking after them better, integrating with them more, and actually liaising, if you like, or being in touch with them more through through internet, through email, through other methods that guys could be able to concentrate on with the staff that are already doing a great job doing that. So, but again, just that specific focus. So it is important to, I've actually, been very well, even though it's been 2.5 years, been very, very well supported by the people downstairs. It's been pretty exceptional, really, what they do on a daily basis.
In terms of, obviously, we talk about how great the setup is before you got in, but you must also relish the challenge as well. Having so much to look forward to. Coming into a place new and just starting off, getting used to knowing everyone and relishing the challenge that's got you got to come.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. It's for me. There's no reason I wouldn't be here if I didn't think it was a great opportunity. Yeah. So absolutely, I'm looking forward to doing that. Looking forward to getting to know everybody and getting to understand the processes and what keeps it ticking and what keeps it going, and therefore it's a matter of how can we change that, and do we need to change it? Is there a reason to, or if we are, then what does that look like, and how do we put the plan in place to make that as effective as we can do?
I know you say that you've got your backgrounds in cricket. Are you a football fan as well, or?
Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah. Grew up playing all sport, so I've always enjoyed rugby, football, hockey, tennis, anything basically. If it had a ball involved, I generally went out and did it. But yes, I was lucky enough to work in cricket for a number of years. But I'm genuinely looking forward to the excitement of taking on a challenge here in football.
Much more exciting sport.
What's your second favourite football team?
second favourite football, obviously after Exeter City. I'm not a massive fan. I've also, the usual standard of obviously living in Taunton, so you follow Man United. There is a weak leniency, which was my best friend when I was younger, came from Manchester, and he was a fan. So he was the first guy when I was, 7. So I followed him, and standard policy, you had to go with your best mate.
So you've been looking forward to a Man United Exeter match?
Absolutely, again. Absolutely, yeah.
When we meet in the Championship in a couple of years' time. So on that point, should we stop and let you do one-to-ones? Would that suit you? All happy with that?